Hello and welcome. You are watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail Karmalim bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The Salesians of Bratislava Militikova at the Provincial House of Slovakia celebrated the feast of Don Bosco with the blessing of the environments of their new oratory. The spaces for youth meetings, play, tea room and chapel are located on the first floor of the Salesian house. In addition to being completely renovated, they were flanked by a brand new terrace, while the environment for the life of the Salesian community has also been rebuilt. 30 years after the reopening of the Salesian house Bratislava Militikova, they are now fully suitable spaces for youth activities. Until 2019, in fact, young people gathered with Salesians in spaces originally built as garages and recovered after the collapse of communism. The local oratory is one of the largest in Slovakia, being frequented by more than 400 young people and families. And the work does not stop there. A new gym and sports field are planned in the near future. The Salesian Child Protection Center (DBCPC), located in Lagos, Nigeria, thanks to funding received from Salesian missions. The Salesian Missionary Prosecutor's Office in New Rochelle, United States, can provide continued support to 25 children rescued from the street. The center is dedicated to recovering boys and girls aged between 7 and 15 who live on the street, who have been physically abused in their homes or have been rescued from child trafficking. The support offered by Salesian missions have allowed the 25 young beneficiaries to receive school lessons and vocational training courses, counseling and psychological assistance, medical care and clothing. Some of the funds also went to cover the center's operational expenses such as fuel, internet access, stationery and toiletry. January 30th, in the Basilica Sagrado Coração de Jesus, Monsignor Fernando Saburido, Archbishop of Olinda and Recife, ordained deacons for Salesians: Jose Geraldo, Jose Wilker, Paulo Henrique and Raimundo Luan. The Salesians of Don Bosco de Lahore and Quetta, with the collaboration of a group of lay people and the Salesian cooperative Afzal Aftab, organized a Day of Peace. 35 participants, girls and boys, Muslims, Catholics and Christians of other denominations, shared together their reflections on the possibility of a peaceful community, the difficulties faced in Pakistan in pursuing peace, and their role as young people to promote it. Participants were made aware of creating, building and supporting a peaceful society and shared their experience of peace and the difficulties encountered in developing their potential to achieve a better society. The event ended with the intervention of Don Samuel Atnant, SDB, and the Song of Prayer for Peace of St. Francis of Assisi. On January 30th, for the last day of the novena in San Giovanni Bosco, the poor and abandoned children of the city of Bujumbura, accompanied by the alumni of Don Bosco and some parents, went on pilgrimage to the shrine of Mary Help of Christians in Buterere. On this occasion, children and adults called for the intercession of Mary Help of Christians so that the EADB project of the alumni could continue to find the necessary means to support the poor and abandoned children of Bujumbura. Salesians in Peru are present in the regions of the coast, in the Andes and also in the Amazon jungle, and in all these contexts the great challenge is always represented by situations of greatest vulnerability. To present today the situation of the province Santa Rosa of Peru is its inspector Don Manuel Cayo. It was January 1991 when it was decided to found a missionary prosecutor's office also in Italy, Turin, where there is the mother house of the Salesian congregation. That missionary prosecutor, now known in the world as Don Bosco Missions, has therefore just turned 30. 3 decades of expenses to support Salesian works scattered throughout the world, financing them and helping them to grow and enhancing and making known the works of good that are carried out in favor of the most disadvantaged people. The Church celebrates the 29th World Day of the Sick yesterday, the 11th February 2021. Never has the anniversary and the accompanying reflection has been linked to the dramatic experience of the health emergency that is going through our lives globally as it has this past year. As Pope Francis writes in the message for the 29th World Day of the Sick, the experience of sickness makes us realize our own vulnerability and our innate need of others. It makes us feel all the more clearly that we are creatures dependent on God. The Dies Natalis of Venerable Francisco Corvatini occurs yesterday, the 11th February 2021. Novice of Venerable Stefano Ferrando, disciple of Monsignor Luigi Matthias and of the servant of God, Father Constantino Vendrami, he distinguished himself for his exceptional apostolic zeal. His field of mission was Bengal, where he had many friends. He gave himself indiscriminately to everyone, Muslim, Hindus, Christians, and he was loved and venerated by all. He died much devoted as he was to the Blessed Virgin on February 11, 1976, on the day when Blessed Mary Virgin of Lourdes is celebrated, murmuring, "My mother, I have never displeased you in my life. Now please help me." The VIS Volontariato Internazionale per lo Sviluppo in the Italian NGO Top 10 for transparency and number of projects. The Open Cooperation Portal, a platform that collects, analyzes and publishes Italian NGOs data, has published the rankings of organizations that have recorded the highest values in terms of economic and human resources, level of transparency, number of supporters, countries and projects based on data from the latest budget approved and publish. Today, the 12th of February, the first meeting of the higher training course will be held on the social and political commitment promoted by Salesiani cooperators, the alumni and the IUSVE Istituto Universitario Salesiano Venezia Verona Ufficiale. Don Pascual Chavez will intervene. The appointments are open to all and can be followed online on the IUSVE YouTube page. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. See you again tomorrow at the same time and the same channel. Thank you for joining us.